Okay, so to fit the schedule, because of the delay after dinner, not because of you, because of dinner, we would like to keep it short, and in 20 minutes I think we'll be done. Just one question: is there anybody related to chemical industry? Okay. Well, the presentation will be from point of view of people involved in the project and from inside, let's say, inside the industry. Why? Because it's about implementation Magento 2 for chemical industry, where Wojciech, head of delivery at Devante, was a project manager, and my uni degree is around chemical technology. So, sorry? Okay, e-commerce in chemistry. That sounds strange, right? But as Ben today said, Magento is present in more than 25 industries, and there is still a lot to do. First about company. Petsy Serokita is a company worldwide, global company, which probably you know. And Distripark is a branch created to sell chemicals online. We have to admit that they are pioneers in e-commerce for the chemical industry, because they were not so much done before. The specificity of the selling product, the low regulations and stuff, makes it really hard to do. So it makes the project unique. Project which assumed changing functionalities on previous Drupal technology and moving it to Magento 2. The main motto for all the project was safety first. So, have any of you ever bought chemicals online? Hands up. Oh, you did. What was it? Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so that's the point. Not really a lot of people does it. Even if in the company, which is in the industry for several years, it started with hobby or whimsy of the owner. It started with words, hey, let's sell caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, on Allegro, the biggest marketplace in Poland, and see if it works. So for sure there were doubts, but they were brave enough to start. And after 3 weeks of thinking about processes, about regulations and procedures, they decided to put 25 kilograms bag of caustic soda. And you know, just few hours after they put it on Allegro, somebody made a purchase. So it works. Somebody bought 25 kilograms of NaOH. So customer wants it. Nowadays, Distripark sells more than 500 products for different industries, for farmers, and for B2C clients, maybe except from cats buyers, but they also do it for the B2C customers. So, as the effects of selling it, they grow rapidly. Every month they notice sustainable growth. After 2 years of being online, they noticed that Drupal is not efficient as they would it to be, and it limits their way of selling, it limits their ability to grow and expand. So they contracted us to build a product on Magento 2. During this project, we had 3 main goals. The first of it was migration, I mentioned. The second one was expanding the customer panel, because apart from normal channels, they also use the MLM affiliate program Wojciech will mention in a minute. And the third main goal, was to create a multi-store to extend the business for the foraging markets in the future. As 3 business goals, there were also 3 main obstacles and challenges. So the first one was security related to logistic, because please keep in mind that chemicals are highly corrosive, they are dangerous, and we needed to create different rules, different attributes to meet the government, to meet law, to meet the industry, like ADR. So that was the hardest part, I think, of developing. Then there was legal considerations and safety, because some of the products are to be sold for both B2B and B2C customers, but there are some restrictions that could be sold to business only. And then, there was labeling and customized categorization, because it's not basic as a whole customer journey and the whole checkout. It's something different, and it for us was something new. What was our approach? Basically, we started with really careful analysis, because we couldn't go with a 100% agile way of working. There are some legal issues, and at the end of the day, we need to meet them. So we needed to know what is the real MVP and how to deal with all these obstacles. So at the pre-implementation analysis, we created MVP base with both functional and programming backlog to be sure what needs to be done. Then, after designing mockups, the mockups were really basic, were really easy and as smooth as possible to deliver the easiest customer journey, because nobody knows how do you deal with chemicals, how do you sell it, and we didn't want to overcomplicate this process. Then after the graphic design, we moved to front-end implementation for sure, with challenges mentioned. Then back-end development with scalability in mind. And then testing. Testing for quality, the word which was constantly repeated during the project. And there is a main website, and let's jump into the project details.
Yeah, hello. As Artur mentioned, I was a project manager of building this platform. During the implementation phase, now the project manager for the development and maintenance phase changed. Let's go more deeply into the website. So it was Lizard Media in the last presentation mentioned that they had to make quick MVP. Actually, for us, the main thing was, and the main aim was, to create a fully working product, even if it will take a little bit more time, because there were some key features that couldn't be missed or a shortcut. Especially due to the safety reasons, as Artur said. One of the two main things that I want to describe is affiliate program, which is actually really interesting according to the type of products they are selling, but it works. And we prepared the totally dedicated affiliate program for the customers and for the people who wanted to earn money on the customers. So during the main implementation, we created the program which allowed people to earn money on every transaction, which they gave their promotional code to their partners. And there are 2 or 3 levels of being a partner, like the main partner, the partner of the partner, and according to your level, you are getting the bigger or smaller commission. It's worth to mention now that during now the development, after the main publication, main development MVP phase, the client is constantly monitoring this program and constantly thinking how to make it better, how to make it grow better. And now we are even during the first major changes about the program. After the client learned what's not working from the business perspective and what works good and what is worth to make better even. So the website was published in April this year. So since then, during few months, the client is still learning how it works and how it can work best after the feedback from the client. So we are even now nearly publication of the phase 2 of this program. So it can even show how it's important for this client. Yeah, this is the screen from the user account when you can see and learn what kind of commissions you are getting from which clients, what works the best for you. And the second thing is the feature logistics. It is related with the type of the products they are selling. So every product has this special feature, a special labeling in the system, and it cannot be transported with some other products which can cause some danger during this transportation. So we had to create the overall system for labeling the products, and then the special algorithm which we couldn't find anywhere. So we made it totally from scratch based on the expectations from the clients and based on the law regulations. So every product has a special labeling, and when you are adding products to the basket, the algorithm is comparing every type of product and putting it together into the separate packages inside your basket. So you can add, let's say, 10 type of products to your basket, and then at the end of the finalizing the transaction, the system can propose you to pack it into 10 different packaging and send it in 10 different times to you. It is all related with the types of what different types of products you are adding to the basket. Some of them can be transported together, but some of them cannot. So these are the two things, the main things. Of course, the project was much bigger, especially that we made ERP integration. We made few other bigger things during the development. So some project numbers. We made the 2 months of analysis, which was just the analysis. We didn't do any type of development during that time. It was just gathering the expectations from the clients, describing every type of this kind of key features in the system, especially that it was totally new for us. We never prepared the project for this kind of industry. So the design and development phase was about 8 months. At the beginning, first like 1 month, 1.5 months was just UX and graphic designing, and then during the later designing, we already started the development based on the first mock-ups which we had. And at the end, we had the 1 month beta testing, this was already the ready platform, which was introduced to the really limited number of clients that they already know that they are their really trustworthy clients, let's say. So they added them to the beta service to check if every type of algorithm that we implemented is working really good, because we had several, like nearly 50 testing scenarios, but of course we couldn't predict totally everything, so we had to really carefully test it, and luckily till now there wasn't any explosion during the transportation. So Agile development in fixed scope. Yeah, we had to have a fixed scope related to the expectation of the client, but we were able to work in a, let's say, kind of agile development. So we were making the sprints, we had the sprint planning meeting, retrospective, daily, and all the main agile artifacts. It helped us also to learn and discuss with the client with every small piece during the development, especially when we were creating this algorithm or creating the integration or creating any other specific item about it, so client could test it, and we could really discuss really small details during the development phase, which, as usual, we weren't able to predict during the analysis. Yeah, the heroes. So the main team which were working on the project was like from 4 to 6 backend developers. Of course, as usual, it was like 1-2 developers at the beginning. Then at the really top moment, it was like up to 6 developers, and then slowly till the publication, it was going lower and lower number of people. 1 to 2 testers. We also had the idea we had 1 full-time tester from the beginning, but also we had another tester just for some really short period of time, just to have a different perspective of testing, you know, especially about this kind of product. There was 1 team leader who was in the same time the backend developer, and 1 project manager, that time me. So this is the team. We gathered them all together on 1 photo just to present how proud we were about the team we created. Looking at the timing, yeah, maybe I will finish like I should on time. Yeah, nothing is possible until coded. This is the thing that I thought that this idea about this implementation, because I would never really, honestly, I would never think that this kind of B2B or B2C platform can really work and can increase their numbers of transactions, but it really works. And the best proof of it is that we still have the constant development. Even now, the client is asking for more developers to make the changes in the affiliate program. In the same time, we are creating the multi-store for the client, because they want to expand their market on the other countries like Germany, Czech Republics, and more. And we were also making the development of many smaller and bigger features that client is expecting. So, if you are not sure if your idea for the website will be profitable or makes sense, just try it. They tried from Drupal. That time they saw that it's working, so they invested much more money to have a really stable, growing platform. So if you are hesitating, don't hesitate, and just try. Thank you.